Thank you so much for tuning back in to another DOY live video. I appreciate it so very much. I am en route and I decided to go live because y'all know how I like to do those wellness check-in for mental health and wellness. It's so important, guys. Um, just thinking about today and thinking about, I wanted to come by and share something with you guys. I made sure I put my glasses on. For those of you who see this video now, or if you check it out later for the replay, I was thinking about something and how important it is. Hey Kim, to take care of yourself. How important it is to take care of your mental capacity, right? And a lot of times I used to be that type of person that will always leave the house extremely early because I didn't want to, rush myself. I didn't want to hit that panic button when it was time for me to go to work or anything like that, right? But over the course of time, I found myself doing what everybody else does, right? People around me used to be like, girl, it ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? I'll get there on time. Ain't nobody, they don't pay me to get there early. You know how people just give you this speech of how they handle things and the way that they do things. And so you adapt that. You start mimicking what they do. And so I start doing that, like getting the work right there on time. Hey, Kim, how you ladies doing today? Thank you so much for being here. But I just want to share, like, how important it is to find yourself and start doing the things that you know how to do and not doing it based on anyone else's perception of you. Because people like to project. That's your projection. That's not me. And I'm the kind of person that I like to arrive early at work. I like that. I like to have time to come to myself, maybe have that second cup of coffee, because it's a good chance that I drank the cup of coffee before I left home or drank the cup of coffee while I was en route. But sometimes I like to get to work early so I can just, collect my thoughts. I travel to get to work. I don't work from home. I have to travel. So it's like you need that time. But I found myself doing what everybody else does. Like, honey, they do not pay me for overtime for being here early. And I ain't staying late because they don't pay me for that. Taking on other people's points of views is it's so unnecessary. Unless it's some positive things, behaviors that you take on for someone else, that's one thing. But just taking on people point of views that doesn't resonate with you, why are we doing that? Why was I doing that? I became a whole different person. So now I'm like, no, let me get out the house. Let me get to the work early. Let me sit down on my car and come to myself. Not that it's anything could be wrong, but I need that time. I don't know. You get older, you need time. I need time to collect myself. Kelly said, everyone is speaking to each other. Thank you guys for acknowledging each other. I am an early bird. Yeah, I am. I hate that late feeling. Hey, Brandon. I do have yeah, I know, right? Hi, Anthony. Welcome. Hi, Sherry. How's everyone doing today? I hope you guys are starting off to a great day. And if the day is not going so great right now, don't ruin the whole day because you may have a bad moment. All right. Sometimes we'll take one bad incident and allow that to ruin the whole day. Don't let whatever that's not working for you right now ruin the whole day. That's why I said stop allowing other people to put their beliefs, their way of doing things upon you. Like, I'm an early bird. I like that. I like to get to work 30 minutes early. I like to be able to speak to my different co-workers. I like for us to chit chat before we sit down and really get to business. You know, I like that feeling. Now I'm ready. I'm ready for the day. I never was the kind of person like that rush type of feeling. You know, I gotta get there. I gotta get there and just get started. I gotta get started. Now if that's you, and that's the type of person that you are, that's nothing wrong with that. That is, listen, there's nothing wrong with you if that's the type of person. But don't allow somebody else to project something on you that's not you. That's not you. You're totally opposite of what that thing is. So I was just thinking about that. I'm like, and this morning, I got caught in a lot of traffic. It wasn't no accident that was going on. Because sometimes when we see a lot of traffic, we assume that it's an accident occur. It wasn't an accident. Heck, it was just a lot of us out there. It was just a lot of cars and trucks out there today. And I was thinking to myself, I'm so early, I got time to stop and do whatever else I want to do. And I'll show you what I did. I stopped for my coworker and I picked her up some Fannie Mae. I picked her up some Fannie Mae. It's going to make her happy. I sure did. So, how's the weather where you all are at? We are still getting winter weather, even though it's spring. We are still experiencing winter weather, y'all. Yesterday, I live in Chicago. Yesterday, y'all, it snowed outside. It didn't stick. We didn't get no inches or anything like that. But it snowed outside yesterday. And today, it's so cold. But it's okay. It's nice. Yeah. Today is supposed to get the high of 40 degrees. That's it. But guess what? I'm okay with that too. I'm just glad to be a part of life, right? Okay, well, it's going to get hot and it's going to stay hot. But right now, we are experiencing some really cooler weather. I ain't even mad at it. I am not mad at this cooler weather. I need this cooler weather. If you know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you don't know, well, it hasn't happened to you yet. You say cool and, oh, no snow. Yeah. That's Chicago. Girl, that's Chicago for you. Girl, that's Chicago for you. That's Chicago. But you know what? It's not just us. I am hearing so many people that's talking about all the different type of weather that they have in one day. Now, Chicago, we are known, okay? We are known for winter in the morning, spring in the afternoon, and summer at night. We are known for that. We have all the seasons in one day. So I don't know why we be so shocked when it happens. Like, oh my God. I'm like, how long have you been on the earth, honey? Not just how long you been in Chicago, but how long you been on the earth? I need that snow to come back to New Orleans. Really? You would like that snow to come back? You say yes. Oh, girl, yeah, that heat wave. That heat wave. It's got a mind of its own. It has a mission of its own, girl. Ooh, child. So the cooler weathers, like I said, I really don't mind. This is a great time for me to get out and start, going for my long walks, because that's therapeutic for me. When I take long walks and just praise the Most High, just thanking Him for another day, another opportunity to live, to love, to laugh. All these things that we take so much for granted. You don't really understand it until you be in a situation like, oh, I should appreciate that just a little bit more. I need the cold weather. I understand what you're talking about. I know, right, Sherry? Girl, ain't no use of me lying. Ain't no use of me lying. The heat be heating. Like they say, life be lifing. The heat be heating, y'all. Yes, it do. But at this time, I was talking to one of my sisters, and I was telling her, I said, this is the perfect time for me in the 40s and the 50s to start, going on my long walks, that my body don't get overheated. My body does get overheated. And so I'm start, probably start in the morning to start going for just nice little walks. And yeah, trying to get some things in order before it gets hot and stay hot. Because you know why? I went shopping at different stores. So I bought dresses from different stores. And I'm like, I want those dresses to be cute on me. I do. I want my dresses to be cute. So I got to start, walking off a few pounds or whatever like that. It doesn't take long, but it takes discipline. All we need in our lives, y'all, is a discipline. That's something they need to teach us more, and teach our children at a young age how to have discipline. So when you want something, you focus on that thing so well until you get the thing that you actually wanted. It's called discipline. So all I have is a little discipline, and I'm going to start walking and cutting back. Believe me, that Fannie Mae is for my friend. I am not a big sweet eater. I'm a chip eater. I'm a salty, crunchy type of girl. Sweets are neither here or there with me. I can have them or not have them. It doesn't faze me at all. But chips, honey. And somebody bought me some chips yesterday. My friend, she bought me some chips yesterday. And I said, girl, don't you see I'm trying to cut out and cut back? But I'm going to eat them because you bought them. Any excuse, y'all. Any excuse to eat these chips. But I feel good that I can, put a smile on somebody's face today. I get so many people that put smiles on my face. It feels good when I can put a smile on somebody else's face. So she gonna be like, girl, thank you. You say, yeah, everything's, oh, okay. Yes, Kim. So yeah, y'all. So that's what I just wanted to, stop in to say, hey, what's up? How you doing? I told you guys, I shared on one of my videos, I'm like, these pop-up lives, they are working for me, y'all. They are so working for me. I'm trying to pay attention to the road as well. Y'all, I'm doing so good. But it's no traffic out the street that I'm going down. Or it's very little traffic out the street that I'm going down. But I still got to be on the lookout, because that's what you're supposed to be, a responsible driver. I am a responsible driver most of the time. Not all the time, just most of the time. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to do. Just make sure that I, do check in. You got to check in on people, y'all. I was calling some people yesterday. My daughter, I was just calling some people yesterday. And I was like, you know what? We need to, check in on people a little bit more, because it's more people is suffering from depression more than they are talking about it. A lot of people do not discuss their sadness, their disappointment, their hurt, or whatever like that. And they don't want to seek help. And then they don't have anyone to check in on them. So it is so important every now and again, to call people and check in on them and see how they are doing. Oh, my phone is so dirty. You said, yes, I got to have those chips. Girl, sweet takes them. Take them a leap. Me too, Sherry. Kimberly said, I'm an everything eater. No, I just, if I eat sweets, they gave me one of these candies for free as a trial. That's it. Even when I was eating it, I'm like, this is too much. Good morning, Mary. She said, hey, Jeanette, stay safe. You as well, Mary. Thank you so much for popping in. All right, Kimberly, thank you so much for popping in. I just wanted to, pop in to share with you guys, being yourself is the best person to be. The Most High made all of us unique. And trying to do and act and be someone else, it takes too much time, and it takes away from you and yourself. So if you're an early bird, kudos to you. If you're a late person, kudos to you. But who you are and what you are has to be acceptable today. All right, you guys, I just want to stop in to do a mental check in. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. If your day is not great, I hope it gets better. All right. And just know that you have the power to make it better. You can make your day bad, but you can make your day great as well. So make it a great day. If you haven't had a chance to thumbs up, make sure you do. And I'll see you guys in the next pop-up live. When that's gonna be, y'all don't know. She don't know. She just going with the flow. But I thank you guys so much for popping in and have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.